Hi, I'm Zealand Turner. I'm the Director of School Communications here at PALCS. Today I'm here with
Mr. Cooper
and
Mr. Packer.
And this is
Winging It.
Wait, you have an eight-year-old?
Uh-huh.
What grade is that?
Second.
Second.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel right in the pocket or out of your depth when it comes to second grade and you're a fifth grade teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Question.
It's good. Well,
Yeah.
it's daddy school. She gets home from school and then daddy school starts.
What's daddy school look like?
Daddy school is, hey, you're going to do math and you're going to do reading
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to do some kind of practice with me after school every day.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll come and do it and like 3 other kids on the street.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
my God.
We go to Mr. Steve is going to teach us
Should
class.
be
and
charging.
Are you going to read with us today? Are you going to do math with us today? And some days I'm like, I don't really want to do the math in school with the whole block, but yes, we're going to do it.
Oh my god.
But you have it going for you a little bit.
You're
where...
such a quality citizen.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy.
But it's good.
Yeah. I was going to say when they're younger, too.
She
you
just
can
did
do
I
it, right?
Ready the other week.
Yeah.
And she crushed it.
Nice.
She crushed it. And I was like, yeah, man.
You're going to have an I
So
Ready
wait,
party.
I thought
I
I Ready was a
know.
program. Is that a test?
Yes.
Well,
a-
it's a test, but then it also prescribes lessons based on their results. So
Okay.
if a student does really, really well, like where we're fifth grade teachers, right? A
Right.
student might come in and be like at a 7th grade level.
Uh-huh.
It will prescribe 7th grade skills to them in comparison to what we're
them
teaching,
or
which
to
is
you?
to them.
To them.
It gives them the
Right.
at the output.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
The
we give that, so we'll
perfect
know
path.
number one that they're ahead of the game. And then number two, we give them some opportunities to play in the program throughout the week. And they just play in the program. And when they're playing in the program, it's that 7th grade level. It's not 5th grade level.
Seamless.
You both get the results,
Yep. So the student will know the score and what grade level that is.
and they can come to you and be like, "Looks
Hey,
like
bro.
I'm killing it."
Yeah, I'm crushing. I don't have to
so-"
do school right now
Yeah.
for at least a couple more years.
Right?
No,
Do not say
it's
that.
not something. No, it's
But
not that. No.
we can tell them how they're
Yeah.
doing. It gives them a good mindset. And then they can be proud of themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a ton of students that when you tell them their score, they're like, yo, what?
What?
Yeah.
I did that? And
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, man, like, keep going. Keep pushing yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Can it
it's-
also have the alternate effect, where they're like,
Well, that's a good question.
"Ooh, thought I was gonna come in higher."
Maybe, but oftentimes that's, how do you frame that, right? It's like, you need some help, extra help on this. You
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah.
We're going to get you there. You know what I mean? That's kind of the idea.
That's usually how it
Just
turns
in how
out.
you frame it,
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
make sure.
Like, hey,
right.
maybe it wasn't your best test. Maybe you're not a tester.
Yeah.
But
That too.
now we're going to take you and we're going to help you. We're going to help you improve. We're going to get you there. And then the next time we take this, you're going to see that score go up. And that's
Does
what
I
it's
Ready
all
cover
about.
everything, or is it just like
Reading and math.
Reading and math.
is what we use it for.
You teach everything.
We do.
You
Right.
teach everything.
A little bit of
Everything.
everything.
A little bit of everything.
What is
we definitely get
everything?
into some
What is
physical
everything?
science.
It's more than just reading and math.
Yeah, math, reading, writing,
Yeah.
science, social
Social
studies.
studies. There you go. That's
That's a
it.
lot.
It's a lot.
ELA is
It's a lot.
reading and writing.
Would you be able to play? Are you smarter than a third
Yes.
grader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Third,
Yeah, I think we could.
sure.
I just feel like elementary teachers are smarter than all the other teachers because you have to have
Can't
such
say that. Whoa,
rounded,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
well-rounded
don't
information.
know.
All
and
teachers
knowledge.
are all smart equally.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, you trying to get
They're
us beat
not
up?
equal. Okay.
Yeah. You're going to
Okay.
show up.
We're not gonna
somewhere
start
and
any
beat
fights
up.
with high school and middle
just
school
You guys said
teachers.
you were smarter than
Saying
us.
you guys need to cover,
Yeah,
this
it's a
like
little
full
different.
gamut.
It's certainly different. I think your high school teachers, your middle school teachers, the breadth of knowledge they have within their field is
Deeper.
yeah, but
pretty-
you'd be
pretty
better
good.
on a game show, is what I'm getting
That's a
at.
possibility.
Probably.
Yeah, because we
I
have
hope
more.
so.
Right?
We yeah. Unless
Trivia
they
Pursuit?
read a lot, maybe.
Yes.
What's the hardest part about trying to teach 5th grade online?
I think toughest part is, and this is I think this spans every grade level, is motivating them. And in 5th grade, you got an 11-year-old or a 10-year-old, and
That's the age
right.
group.
And what you're up
Okay.
against, and it's the same thing that your 15 and 16-year-olds are up against, right? It's like, what do they want to do with their time? Hey, I want to go and I want to do school.
Yeah.
Like not many kids are going to want to do that.
Especially
so it's
when you're
motivating
home,
them.
You're in an environment where you've got
Right.
your games and your TV
Right.
and your YouTube. And
Your
it's
comfort
all
zone.
Yeah, your
a click
Legos.
away.
Your Legos.
So what are some of your tactics?
I mean, you just got to be.
The energy.
Yeah,
The
you gotta
energy.
bring.
Obviously.
You are bringing the energy.
You got to bring a little
We
energy.
have to. Yeah, you always have to be on. You have to be on your game all the
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
it's a song and a dance.
A little
Yeah.
bit of that.
It's a performance, and
Yeah.
the kids have to buy in just as much as we buy in, and you can never show up and be like, "Oh, I don't want to do this."
Yeah.
today."
Yeah.
Because
is-
when you are like that, the kids are like, "What's wrong
Yeah.
with you today?
Yeah.
Are you sick?" And I'm like, "No, I
100%.
just don't like theme.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love it. This is
Yeah,
great."
yeah.
Like you really gotta.
They
You
pick
do
up
have to
on
play a little
everything.
bit of a
They
show.
pick on 'em.
I think you also have to develop a relationship with them, and I know you know we've always done a pretty good job of that. You know, we do these morning meetings in elementary school where we're meeting with the students, we're playing games with them for the first 15 minutes of their day, or maybe we're having a social emotional conversation about how to handle tough things, or how do you talk to a friend in comparison to how you might talk to your
fun.
parents. You know,
And
like
it's-
just
we do
general
fun
stuff
things
that's
too. It's-
right. Creating a relationship
Yeah.
though and fun at the same time, because if you create a relationship, they're gonna want to do more
They
for
want
you.
to show up.
Yeah.
100%.
They like you.
Yeah.
They want to tune in. They want to see. Sometimes they want to see what
Yeah.
you're going to do
What's
next.
the next thing?
They want to see your teacher get pied in the face,
Yes,
or
that happened today.
do something
Do you guys
wild.
pie?
I
Well,
did.
he pied. He
I
pied today.
I pied today.
That's there's always.
I got two
something.
pies
There's-
actually.
We're
I-
jumping through hoops.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it fun.
But it's for them.
always.
It's meant to be
Yeah.
fun. It's meant to be enjoyable. So we did.
What was the premise of
okay.
getting pied in the face?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I ready.
I'm
So
ready.
back to the
Okay,
assessment. So
okay,
one of the
It
things-
all comes
okay,
back.
okay,
Full
okay.
circle.
So one of
Bring
the
it
things
back.
we really want to do is when we take that test, we want to make sure that they're motivated, doing their best.
Yeah.
Right? Because that program is going to prescribe to them, and if they don't do their best, then the implication of that is that they're not going to get the stuff that's on their level. They might be getting things that are lower than what they are, and that's
Okay.
going to get really boring. So we want them to enjoy it, and we want them to enjoy their education. We want them to enjoy those iReady lessons. So they need to be motivated to do their very best on that assessment. And so one of the things I did was, and he did it as well, and a few other fifth grade teachers, we did some rewards and prizes. Right? So I did a celebration chat, an iReady celebration chat. Kids could come in and spin the wheel if they made growth. They had to make growth. So again, we're motivating them to do their best. So if you don't do your best, you're probably not going to make growth, right?
Okay.
So you had to make growth, and you could earn a homework prize or a homework pass where you don't have to do homework. You could earn an online programs pass where you don't have to do online programs for a week. Or perhaps, now online programs are just a few of our extra programs that we do. That's not the whole thing.
You're like, no school for a week.
You don't have to do school for a week, man. No, it wasn't like that.
No
But
online
homework
programs
passes
for the week
right.
is huge.
Right.
Okay.
Like, so many of them are like, oh, I don't have to do that for
Right.
the whole week, and you're like,
Right.
yeah, man.
So,
like,
for example,
Yeah.
reflex
Cool.
math. Reflex math is one that we
Yeah.
do with our kids. It's game based. It's 15 minutes 3 times a week. So they can skip that for the week if they want to.
It's
Okay.
something fun that
Yeah.
usually by the time they're in fifth grade, they've done it for
Yeah.
years and
Exactly.
years and years.
Yeah.
So to them, they're like, yeah, it's not as fun as it was when I was in second grade.
Okay.
So
Exactly.
when we can say, hey,
You don't have
well,
to do that if you do your best.
Yeah, you get.
So they
you
got
get
to
your prize,
spin.
you're out of it.
So my class
Enjoy.
did a celebration, and I pulled a bunch of them into Zoom, and I had a wheel to spin that they could spin. It was a digital one, a virtual spinning, but they could spin the wheel and earn one of those prizes, one of those individual prizes. But one of the other things I did was I did a classroom prize where if 75% of our kids met that growth goal, they could. Well, somebody would pie me in the face.
Okay.
So we had a few other fifth grade teachers. We set my cube up so that it had I got some drop cloths, so we put those down, and I played Celebration, the song Celebration by who's that by? Cool in the Gang, I think.
I don't remember.
Celebrate good times, come on. So it was like that the whole time, right? And I was
And
dancing
he's
and
singing
dancing.
and dancing.
I'm singing and dancing
next to my
I'm like,
cube, and I'm like,
yeah. He's like, well,
party over there.
That's exactly what I want to hear. But we took probably maybe 9 or 10 minutes to spin the wheel so that we could really build the anticipation. At the end, I'm like, all right, guys, see you later. And they're like, no, you owe us a pie in the face. So then we brought a few of the team teachers that I work with, Mrs. Robinson, shout out Mrs. Robinson and Mrs. Yorai. They came in and they both pied me in the face. And they weren't mean about it, but they totally... so I'm going to throw it out there.
There's pie in the face, and then there's pie in the face. And there was definitely
pie in the
nose,
in the ear canals, pie in the nasal cavity. No, they
I was
took
very
it, they
happy
smushed
to
it all
be
over.
the cameraman.
Yeah.
Just
It was cool though.
that looks sticky.
But
Great.
you should have
Doing it.
seen their faces.
Is it like a pie?
No,
Whipped
whipped cream.
cream.
I did whipped cream. It was like this tall on boom.
Yeah.
Right in the face.
And it went-
it went everywhere.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I had a
Yeah.
polo on, but I had a sweater. Luckily I had an extra sweater. The polo was
Done.
It had
He
whipped
was-
cream
he
all
was a
over it.
mess.
I'm still
a
smelling
mess.
whipped cream actually, so it's a pretty
That
awesome
could be worse.
thing. Yeah, it could be. You're right.
Could be like a rainbow trout vibe.
Yeah, that's true. That would not be no thanks.
The cube might smell like that.
Maybe when we do this next time we can say rainbow trout pie in the face. No? Okay.
Fish pie. Just
Fish pie?
fish
Yeah,
pie.
fish pie.
Fish pie.
Yeah. No,
I
thank
will
you.
continue to record this video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone has to hold the camera.
Hey, listen. For the kids,
Okay.
Yeah.
we do it.
I will hold the
And
camera for the
it-
kids.
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
this.
Okay. He's gonna do a pie at the end of the year. Guaranteed. I'm gonna make him
my
do
class earned a Gimkit
Yeah.
Day party.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
So a game.
We had, you could earn, the Gimkit prize was like the big prize, and then the pie to the face was the grand prize, and we just missed the grand prize.
Oh, so you were gonna go
Yeah.
like full
his
pie.
His pie was just the ever so slightly easier.
Okay.
Well, I
earn.
chose to go with a lower percentage because I wanted them to get that. I wanted the pie in the
I
face,
said
okay?
he did. He was like, I'm
I was like, let's
pie
get
You
it.
said
Let's go.
75%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said
I did 80,
Okay.
He flipped it.
but I said 80 for both.
For
Okay.
both.
For math
For the
and
game
for
kit.
reading.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we got it in reading. We just missed math. We were like 70.
Oh, you ripped your kids off, man.
No, we were
You should have had a pie in the face.
we
too.
tried. We were close.
We could have been pie brothers.
We're gonna. Listen. Okay. No pie now means pie's gonna come next time because we still have one more window,
Okay.
and it's gonna be even better.
I'm definitely getting pie.
Because
in the
now
face
it's like,
next time.
oh, we missed it. So next time.
I'm gonna need an update.
Yeah, you'll get one.
And
Maybe you
Miss-
can be there.
Mrs. Warner is
You'll
gonna
like it.
take a pie in the face with me, so it's a double doozy. It was.
You guys should.
It was
you
a
guys
double
should pie
prize.
each other
That's
in the
the
face.
plan. She's gonna pie me. I'm gonna pie her.
That's gonna be crazy. 2 teachers same time. Pie in the face.
My brain is spinning, and I'm
Yeah.
like, how do we up this like
Oh,
pie
it's
situation?
gonna be tough.
And this is what we do in elementary land.
Yeah.
We pie each other in the face.
Okay.
That's what we do.
What can we do to get pied
You
in
said
the
there was a
face
big
this week?
Gimkit
Right, but it's
prize.
really-
Was Gimkit?
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
a
Gimkit's
game.
like their favorite gaming.
I don't know if it's their favorite, but
one of their favorite.
It's pretty fun.
It's a really good school appropriate resource that you can utilize so you can make a game within it. So you can play Capture the Flag, you can play this like fishing game, a farming
Snowball.
simulator, snowball fight. There's like
Yeah.
all these tons of different
Knockout.
games that you can play within it, and then you give it quiz questions, and the quiz questions that the kids have to answer
Yeah.
earn them snowballs,
Snowballs.
or energy to move, or tickets
Oh,
to do
cool.
this or that. It's super cool, and you can put whatever you want in it.
I
So,
love that.
And then
we
they're
can
like little
do-
cute little gims, which are like these little like armless,
up.
like they only have
Get
legs. They're like a
skins.
well, it's like a cute. Okay,
cute.
Time out. It doesn't have an arm. It just has legs, and it's like, hey man, hey.
They're little ball.
Imagine
characters.
Pac-Man
There's-
without
Yeah.
like any arms. He's like running around. like,
Pac-Man with legs.
Yeah.
I feel like
Pac-Man with
Pac-Man
legs.
did yeah, you were gonna say with no arms. I was like, I don't feel like
Harmless was like that a little bit.
Pac-Man had a mouth. That was all he
I
had.
I brought it there with the arm. That was a little bit too much. Sorry.
You got Pac-Man.
I didn't
You
mean
took
it like
his arms
that.
off of him.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. No, no, but they're super cute. They're
They're
kid friendly.
adorable. There's,
Okay.
Yeah.
there's cats. There's dogs. There's
Yeah.
pirates.
They make
there's
packs.
ghosts. It's awesome. It's super cool. And
I was gonna say
they like it. They can spend you practice, you get coins, you have fun playing a game, and then you can spend it to customize your character. You level
100%.
up.
Yeah,
They're-
that's the
they're
thing. You
into it.
want to
Yeah.
like earn tickets so that you can do something
even
cooler,
more
so.
more engaging, right? So just because it's a game, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then also you're earning coins.
Yeah.
And one thing I
come
think
back to it.
Yeah,
even
that's what I was
when
gonna
they're
say.
not
Like
playing with us, kids will go, "Yo, I was playing GimKit yesterday with
Yeah.
Billy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mandy," and I'm like, "Cool, man. What were you playing?"
and they'll be like, "Oh, guess what pack I opened
Yeah.
up? I got the Atlas pack." Yeah.
I got the ghost skin, and I'm like, "Cool, man. I can't wait to see it in class." Like next
That's the
time we
teacher
do a
voice
GimKit.
right there.
Cool,
Okay,
man.
so-
Cool.
I'm hearing big rewards for these big events like our iReady. I have found that while trying to get my 4.5-year-old to stay sleeping in her own bed all night, which is so sadly rare.
Tricky,
Love you
tricky.
though. We started a sticker chart, and there
Yeah.
is nothing more effective I have found, and I
Yeah.
didn't think it would be. I thought there had to be like a prize every single day, and I was like, this is gonna get expensive really fast.
Classic.
But then it was like,
behaviors.
no, actually, stickers work. And then I was like, actually, anytime my husband says to me, like, gold star, like, it actually has an impact on me. Because
Yeah.
I just am like,
Everyone's motivated by stickers.
So,
It doesn't matter how old you
Yeah.
are.
how does that translate online? Like, what's day-to-day sticker star look like?
That's a great question. I think Sticker Star day to day is very similar to what you would have in a brick and mortar, and it's mostly just effective praise from a teacher.
Yeah.
Nobody,
Yo, you
I'm
crushed
sure
it.
you remember
Yeah.
your favorite teacher,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you remember at some point in time when they were like, "Man, you're great at this," or "People like you, you're special, people follow you."
Yo, man, no way!
Yeah.
You just killed it. Like,
Yes.
you just
Awesome
read that
job.
story. I'm feeling
Perfecto,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We read poetry this week, and I had so many kids like reading poems.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh yeah."
Did they get a little slam
I'm gonna
with
be
it?
I'm gonna be so expressive, and I'm like, "You're cooking. You cooked it.
You're cooking.
You cooked." Or, "Oh, you slayed that poem," and they're like,
I was gonna say, are
He's
you up
cooking
with the vocabulary? Because
We're trying.
Sure,
He's
sure
trying.
am not.
Luckily,
I am.
my kids know my lingo and
Yeah.
my jokes and
and
everything.
they just
Right.
accept it.
Oh, it's so
They
bad.
just
It's
say
corny.
dad vibes.
It's corny.
Yes.
They know it's
They
corny.
know.
Yeah.
They know it.
Yeah.
Every
they
day
giggle
starts
about it. They
usually
like it.
starts with
Yeah.
a bad joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then when I say like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, that was lit," and they're like,
No,
absolutely
lit
not.
is
You're
from like
own.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Cooper.
"That's what I mean," and then they laugh, and I'm like, "All right, cool.
Do you
That
sing?
works." Always.
I always sing too.
Oh yeah.
I'm always
Sing?
singing. Just
Yeah.
made up songs.
Absolutely.
we
Just-
sing in class to make it
made
fun.
up little
That or
songs.
I make up voices
Yep.
for the kids
Tell me.
Oh.
often.
Let's go. Let's
Like,
do. Let's.
They don't answer me, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Mr. Cooper, you're like
Yeah.
the super coolest," and I'm like, "I know, thank you," and they love when I do that for them.
Hey Tom, could you read for us?
Nothing motivates
Mr.
them
Cooper, I don't wanna read right
more
now.
than when I do a voice for them, and they're
And they
like,
giggle.
"Oh, that's so bad." I'm gonna turn on my microphone now, and I'm like, "Thanks,
But they
dude."
giggle though. They love it.
Yeah.
They do.
It's always
and that's what it's about.
We talked about, what is some of the more challenging aspects of teaching online, but what are some of your favorite parts about teaching online?
favorite parts.
Oh, dude, that's easy.
I mean, I love virtual lessons.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say meetings
Oh yeah, I mean
with
meeting.
you guys. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh come on, you like our
We're-
meetings with us too.
Yeah, I like you guys.
Anytime we're in Zoom, that's the
Yeah.
bread and butter for us.
Yeah.
Being with people.
It's you won't.
Especially the
when
kids.
you're a teacher, you want to work with kids,
Yeah.
obviously. And then when you come to cyber, you're like, okay, well, like, how's this going to translate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Zoom is the platform. Like, I want to be in Zoom all the time. I want to
100%.
see you guys all the time. I want you to come to all my things. And even like, it's me working with the kids. It's me working with my coworkers because we're not always right here.
Right.
We're hundreds of miles apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when we're in Zoom, it's like, yes, here we are. This is it. Like,
Yeah.
This is why I love this job. Like, get in here. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, I would say the planning and the grading and all that isn't horrible, but it's just it doesn't hit like a Zoom meeting with your students where you're like you get their energy, you send energy back to them, And those times go super fast. Like that
Always.
hour is like,
Always.
you know how like you do a job and you're like, man, this part of the job sort of feels like it takes forever. This part of the job, every time I do that, it goes so fast. That's those
when we're
virtual
grading,
lessons that we teach.
It's like, oh my gosh.
You're like, dude, it's been 15 minutes.
It's only been 15 minutes, and you're like,
Yeah.
You're
stand up.
reading a bunch of essays or whatever.
Yeah.
but
right?
yeah, you teach a virtual lesson for an hour,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh gosh, guys, it's been an hour.
Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
let you
yeah.
go, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. But it is fun, and it's fun to get creative within those lessons too. So it's taking the tools that we have, the online tools that we have in Zoom, and leveraging them to create learning experiences for kids where they're getting in and getting to breakout rooms where they're talking to each other through things like that's the fun stuff that we get to do. And we get to like, I get to give them something and say, hey, work on this together as a group. I'll set a foundation for kind of the rules of play, and then they go out there, and I jump into the breakout room, and I can hear them talking about what we were just talking about 2 minutes ago in the class, the skill that we were learning. They're
Help
fully
us out.
engaged,
So
and
a
they're
breakout room is a subset of Zoom rooms.
Right, it's a subset of Zoom rooms, and we will put 2, 3, 4 kids in there.
Yeah.
So let's say I have 10 kids in a class at one time.
It's like a small
I
group
might make 5 of those breakout rooms.
session.
And I might put 2 kids in each room.
It's just like getting kids to like
Right,
couple up
right,
or
right.
like group up.
It's the equivalent of group work from when we were in a brick and mortar, and your teacher was like, find a corner of the room.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's private. It's just you and your partner. You talking together. Nobody else is there. We can still peek in, and we can see some things like whether or not they're talking, whether or not their cameras
walk
on.
around the
right?
room.
But we kind of do that too. We jump from room
Yeah.
to room. We support students just like you would do in a brick and mortar. Like if I was in a brick and mortar, I might stop by that one corner and say, hey, any questions? What's the conversation sounding like so far? And I can do that same exact thing. And that's the fun side of it. It's getting creative with the digital tools we have and creating experiences that feel like that for them.
Replicating
so that
that
they're not
same
like
feeling.
all on their own by
We-
themselves learning.
You probably went to brick and mortar. You remember how it felt when you worked in a group or you worked with your teacher, all that stuff. So we're trying to make sure you get that same feeling when you're in Zoom with us, like that same stuff. You remember when we were in the breakout room and we did the mystery math activity together?
It's more meaningful. It lasts longer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason we're doing it too. It's not just to replicate that feel of brick and mortar, but it's really because cooperative learning. We know as educators from a pedagogical standpoint, that's a big word, pedagogical. I don't even know if that's I'm sure. It sounded smart, so I said it.
I'm so here for it.
No. But anyway, from that standpoint, from the educator
good.
standpoint, that cooperative learning helps kids to understand
You
better
can
and
see
keep.
leadership roles.
Yeah, that too.
Kids
Yeah.
can step up. They can run a group. They can run a room. And that's usually something we put out there. Hey, who wants to lead this group?
Who wants to be the group leader?
Yeah, who can share their screen?
Who's going to be our scribe?
Who can keep everybody on task? And some kids are like, yo, like this is me. Like I really want to do that. So they can step up.
Helps them play roles.
Yeah.
100%. Play
And
roles in a group.
It's cool too because you'll see kids that don't want to do that at first, but after you've done it a handful of times, then they're like, can I be a screen captain? Like, can I lead the group? And I'm like, yeah, man. Like,
bro.
I'm so proud of you. Like,
They
do
step
it.
up.
And then they get it done, and that's another gold sticker moment when you're like, yo, you did an amazing job running that group. Like, you guys did fantastic. You got it done. You did a wonderful job. And then they're like, I know, we did it. I helped. And I'm like,
Pretty awesome.
like, you
Pretty
got
awesome.
to be the teacher. And it's such a cool thing because
Sharing that with the parents too.
Yeah.
And them seeing their faces like, wow, he did that?
Yeah. He's so shy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He doesn't.
It's pretty cool.
He doesn't want to talk to people sometimes, and I'm like, well, he talked to 4
Yeah,
other kids today,
yeah.
and led the group, and he did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like,
You see there's an accessibility to it that you might not see in person. That's really good for cyber. If these kids that come to us and that they're here because they have a lot of anxieties and maybe some depression, that does happen from time to time where they're like, the brick and mortar just wasn't flexible enough for me, and I couldn't handle the pressure of people right next to me in that moment. But something happens when they're at their house where they open up, they feel
good.
safe,
You're safe.
and
You're comfortable.
Yeah, and they don't have those anxieties and pressures. And I just had a new student that was in my class the other day, and like, I'm like, this kid, no way. Like, he's chilling, man. He's having fun. He was like, can I be with these kids? These two, I want to be with these two. Can I be with, and I go in the room and they're talking, and it's just, oh man, it's so special. It's one of the things it's the best. It's one of the best things about our job. It's those virtual lessons for sure.
I love that.
Stay tuned for part 2 in the next episode of Winging It.